Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and Happy New Year. It is 2016. I wasn't planning on filming this video, but I've seen a bunch of other people doing it, so I thought I would gather all of my products and give you guys my best of beauty for 2015. I have a lot of products here, so I kind of want to get started. I kind of want to just thank you guys so much for making my 2015 so special and really changing my life. At the beginning of 2015, I had about 3,000 followers on Instagram and maybe 500 subscribers, maybe. Now I have almost 4,000 subscribers and almost 20,000 followers on Instagram, so I know that numbers aren't really a big thing. They're not really a big thing to me, at least, because I really feel like you guys are like my friends. I like interacting with you guys as much as I possibly can, hearing your recommendations. I literally try to answer all of your DMs or anything you guys send me, and I love you guys so much. So I really wanted to thank you guys personally for all that you guys did for me in 2015, and I just want to let you guys know I'm so excited for 2016 and all the new opportunities that are happening and all of that. So I'm so excited, and I just want to say I owe it all to you guys. So I have so many products here, and I'm really excited for this new year. I know I'm a little bit late, but I wanted to film it before I went on vacation so I would show you guys what I've been loving for 2015. I'm going to start in like categories because I have like eyes, face, lips, all of that. So there's a lot here, and I kind of want to get started so this isn't 30 minutes long. So without further ado, here is my best of beauty for 2015. Hey guys, so first we're going to start with eyes, and I have tons of palettes and single shadows. And first I want to start with a late purchase of 2015, and that is the Tartlette In Bloom palette. This was like a late purchase, like a really late purchase, I think in December, but I really have been loving it and using it literally every single day, and in tons of my tutorials. I used it today. I feel like I love Tarte eyeshadows. I feel like if they came out with single eyeshadows, I would probably buy them all. I just love the formula. They are so blendable. They are so creamy. The colors are nice. The pigmentation is nice. So if you guys want to spend a little bit of extra money, like the Tarte palettes are so worth it because you're getting like your bang for your buck. Next brand that I want to talk about, I feel like has really came on the scene this year, and it's really in the beginning of 2015, like January is when I like kind of like got introduced to this brand, and it's MakeupGeek. And I have some of their eyeshadows in this palette and another. I didn't want to whip out all my eyeshadows because like ain't nobody got time for that. So I feel like MakeupGeek really did come on the scene this year. I have some of their foiled eyeshadows in here and some of their duochromes in here, and I have some of their staple shadows and their new matte shadows in here. So MakeupGeek, they were the first, like one of the first companies to kind of get behind me and send me stuff and really like believe in me. So I really want to thank MakeupGeek and Marlena so much for all the opportunities that you've given me and all of the stuff and support you guys have given me. I love you guys so much over there at MakeupGeek, and just know I will be supporting your brand and you and anything you guys do in future endeavors. But onward and upward. But these are beautiful. I also got the new sparklers. Those are amazing. I have a tutorial coming next week using one of them, and oh my god, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a little sneak peek. That is the tutorial I have coming for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Next one, this is probably going to be in everybody's best of beauty, and that is the Morphe 350 palette. Oh, like this one is probably one of my favorite palettes of all time. I'll take it anywhere. It is so beat up, so used. I mean, I feel like I literally, this is just my heaven sent palette. I used this palette on my eyes today also, and oh, I just literally stuck my finger in the shadow. The palette is so worth the money. It's $22 or 20 something dollars, and you're getting 35 eyeshadows, and the quality is great. So if you guys are looking for some great palettes, Morphe has some, but the 350 I know is out of stock, I'm pretty sure right now, but once it is in stock, or if you guys live in Burbank, go to the store, pick this up. Beautiful, amazing, and you guys will love it. If you guys are like big on warm tones, it does have cool tones, but I'm a really warm tone fanatic, so this palette is amazing. So, also for eyes, a liner that I've been loving this year, and I feel like I really kind of had to wean it down a little because I was into liquid liners in the beginning of the year, and then I kind of like fell out of love with that and really got into the whole gel liner thing. And the one that I really loved was the Benefit Push Up their Real Liner, and I have the purple one also. And I just feel like, yeah, I really don't like the applicator for this, but the way that I used it was literally twist, 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 squeeze it out on the back of my hand, take an angled brush from Sigma, and do my liner that way. Just because I liked the formula of this. I liked how black it was. I liked how matte it was. So that's why I liked this one. I didn't really like the tip of it, but I mean, you can kind of work around that with this one. And another thing for my eye area is this eyebrow gel. And you guys have known me. I have said before, I'm not a huge fan of the Anastasia one. I use it time to time, but it's not my #1 favorite. This one I got in 2015. This is the Bobbi Brown, just clear brow gel. And I literally have this in my brows today. It's like a mattifying one, so there's not like any like shine to it, because I feel like that just looks super unnatural on me personally. So I really, really, really like that. I've used it for my brows every single day, and it's so worth it. So I feel like Bobbi Brown doesn't get a lot of hype, but there's some really good products from Bobbi. Sticking on trend with eyes, we're gonna go with eyelashes, and I have one brand here that I'm so obsessed with. There was a brand in the beginning of the year, which is Eylure Lashes, and I'll talk about them a little bit because I love their lashes, but I feel like, I don't know, I love Eylure Lashes, but they're a little bit on the expensive side. So I have a ton of Eylure Lashes in my drawer right now. But these, I feel like, have taken the cake this year. And I didn't want to literally be like, oh, like, let's talk about 30,000 pairs of lashes. But this brand has really, like, killed it this year. Like, for me personally, like, I love them. Like, I'm so glad that I found them in the drugstore. And that is Eylure Lashes. So, the first one I wanted to talk about was the Vegas nail ones. And I have those on my eyes today. I've had literally 3 or 4 pairs of these because I am so obsessed. I like the way that they fit my eyes. I like the way that they look. They're super dramatic. They're super flary. They're super, like, wispy. Like, these are gorgeous. So I have 3 pairs of these because I love them so much. And I know that, like, they were sold out for a while, but I know you can buy them on Ulta. You can go to Target. I mean, they're pretty much in a lot of different places. So definitely check those out. But I also have 2 other pairs of lashes from that brand, and it is the number 202, and I have tons of pictures of me wearing these lashes on Instagram, and they kind of have like short inner and short outer and like a really like long center. So I really, really, really like these. These are super dramatic. And also, I just picked these up the other day and I fell in love. So these kind of remind me of Doll Me Ups from Velour. And these are the number 205. I picked these up at Ulta. So if you guys see, they're super like long, like there's long, short, long, short, long, short. And it reminds me so much of Doll Me Up by Velour. So I really like these. I'm a huge fan of thick lash bands. I feel like I just work better with them. I'm not an Ardell lash band kind of person. They're just too thin, and I don't know, I just really like a thick lash band. So that is why this brand has taken the cake this year for moi. Next, I want to talk about my favorite highlighters, and I have 3 here, and 2 are from the same brand. And this year is when Jaclyn Hill released her Champagne Pop with Becca Cosmetics, and I'm so proud of her and so inspired because one day I want to come out with my own highlighter or come out with my own products, you feel me? So, this is Champagne Pop by Becca. I have it on my cheeks today. Do you guys see this? It's literally glowing for the gods central. I'm gonna have to get another one before they're out of stock, unless they already are. I'm gonna have to check. I haven't checked, but I'm gonna have to check because like this one isn't running like low, but like I have like a huge dent in it, so I ain't trying to run out of that. And the next one is Moonstone, and I actually have hit pan on this one, and I love this when I'm super fair because it's that like white highlight. So I really, really, really like this one. This one I use pretty much all year round because it's got that goldeny champagne. So I can use it when I'm pale, I can use it when I'm tan, I can use it all the time, but I try not to use this one as much, only for like special occasions since it's limited edition and I like don't want to run out of it. And the next one is another brand that has really like killed it this year, like no lie, and that is Anastasia Beverly Hills. She came out with her Illuminators, her liquid lipsticks, her lip glosses, her everything I'm pretty sure in 2015 or even like late 2014, early 2015. I'm just really proud of Claudia and Anastasia. I'm just amazed by how the quality of their product is made. And this one is in Riviera, and literally, guys, look at this. Like, huge dent in that. Do you guys see that? Like, literally a huge dent, because I love this highlight. It literally gives me beaming from the god realness, and I'm, like, all about highlight. That's another thing I kind of got on trend with this year. I used to be really into matte skin, and then, I don't know, people came out with great highlighters, and I've been in love. So those are the highlighters that I've been loving this year. I feel like I'm rushing through this video, but I have so much here, so I'm trying to, like, talk as much as I can, because we've already been talking for almost 12 minutes, and I'm not even I'm like a third done. So now I want to talk about skin and a couple foundations that I've been loving. So the first one you guys know I'm going to talk about, and that's the Sephora Tint Infusion. I've been wearing this foundation probably every single day. I like how it wears. It's a natural matte finish, I'll say. So it's like a satiny matte finish. It's medium to full coverage, definitely buildable, and it's in a dropper form, which is something super new. I got this early, like maybe March of 2015. So I've had that bottle for forever. I've repurchased it twice or almost 3 times, and I love it. So that's definitely a staple foundation of mine. And you guys know I am very big into foundations, and I think it's super hard for me to find foundations that I like. So I'm glad that I have found that one. So one from the drugstore and another high-end. I like to mix these two together, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the number 120. And then the NARS Sheer Matte in Light 4. So this one is super yellow, this one is super pink. Mix them together and I get my perfect shade, and it's a medium coverage. So yeah, I really, really have been liking these as a combo. I've worn it a ton of times here on Instagram, YouTube. I've done tutorials with it, so that's definitely a favorite of mine. And the last one was a really, really, really late purchase, like end of 2015, but I'm wearing it today and I love this foundation. I loved the original, and that's the Makeup Forever HD Ultra. This is the Ultra HD, and I'm in the color Y245, and that was 120 before. I have had so many bottles of the Makeup Forever HD foundation, loved it, and then I was like in and out of love with it really quick. I don't know, something about the formula, I loved it, hated it, loved it, hated it, loved it, hated it, and then I heard that they were coming out with the Ultra HD, and then I just never got my hands on it. So I was in Sephora maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, alright, I guess I need it. So I bought it, and I love it. I love the finish. I love the coverage. The only thing is about it is it's definitely a thicker consistency than the old HD. So the old HD was definitely a little bit more on the watery side. This is definitely more on the thicker, creamier side. So it's a little bit more full coverage, but it's still not cakey. Like, it's still undetectable. So that's what I like. They kept that kind of similar. So that's really nice. And it's definitely, I see it being like used all the time in 2016. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki. And this brush has been my little bitch for the year. I love this foundation brush. I go back and forth with using the Beauty Blender and this foundation brush. And this bad boy is just, mwah. It's gorgeous. I love it. I swear to God, this has been a favorite of mine forever, but I really fell back in love with it in 2015. And I just see myself like marrying it, you know, like. So if you guys don't have this brush, definitely pick it up. I have a coupon code down below, and I'll have a link and everything if you guys want to check it out. It is an affiliate link, so you guys can either go to the website or whatever, but I definitely recommend that brush. Next are 2 concealers, and one is kind of like an honorable mention because I loved it in the beginning of 2015 or whenever it came out, which was the beginning of 2015. And then I never got my hands on it after because it was literally sold out. The color that I needed was sold out. So I'm a little bit bitter about it, but we're fine. So that is the Naked Skin Ultimate Coverage or Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the color Light Neutral. This is everybody's shade, I'm pretty sure. I've come to that conclusion. Everybody's shade is that, or they just don't stock it. And I literally have yet to get my hands on it, and that was my favorite concealer. I love that concealer, but I've had to settle, and this one is definitely a runner-up, and that is the Bare Mineral Bare Skin Concealer. I don't know if you guys have tried this. I've talked about it in pretty much every one of my videos and every tutorial because these are so similar. The brush head is so similar. I'll show you guys. The brush head is super, super similar. It's just that like bendy doe foot applicator. The consistency is nice. It's super thin, but full, like medium coverage for under my eyes, which I like because I don't want a heavy, thick cream under my eyes because it's just going to cake and it's going to look unnatural and I'm not going to like it at all. So that is why those 2 are my favorite. Next, I want to talk about a contour kit that I've used so much this year. I mean, beat the shit out of this year. And that is the Anastasia contour kit. It's the powder. And I've literally beaten the shit out of it. Like, look at this. Take a look. It's literally blech all over. But I am wearing it today on my cheeks. I just like the contour powders of Anastasia's because they're super blendable, pigmented. They don't like catch on the foundation. They're smooth. They blend out so nicely. And I love it. And they're a great price too, so definitely pick up the contour kit if you guys have not tried it. I also have recently bought the NYX one, but I don't know how I feel 100% about it yet, so I didn't want to put it in this video because this is 2015, best of 2015, what I used all year, and I did not use that one all year. Whew, my god, I feel like I'm talking a mile a fucking minute. Okay, so lastly are lips, and I really had to narrow down my lips this year because I have bought in so many liquid lips and so many lipsticks in general this year that I feel like it was so hard to narrow down what I've been using so much of and what brands I've been loving this year. So I have 3 different brands and 4 liquid lipsticks. So let's jump right in. So first of all, I wanted to talk about Anastasia. Once again, these liquid lips have slayed my entire existence. I love these so much. They're so gorgeous. They're so smooth. They wear nicely. This is my favorite liquid lipstick brand ever. The formula is beautiful, and I can't find another brand that is even close to it. So the one I wanted to talk about was Pure Hollywood. I absolutely loved this. I beat this up this year. This formula of the older ones aren't my favorite, but I liked this color so much. If you guys have been following me for a really long time, I wore this on my Instagram, I don't know when I got it, like way back in the day. I wore it so many times, like I overwore it. Like I wore it so many times where I'm like, I can't wear it anymore. But I like needed to put it in this video because I used it so much and I loved it so much. The color was just like perfect for me. So that is why that's in this video. The next one I wanted to talk about is Dusty Rose. And that one was out of stock for a while too, but it's this beautiful like mauve-y pink, and I'm really into like nude pink lips. So that is why this is in here, and it's also, like I said, favorite formula ever. So another nude lip that I got at the end of 2015, and I really, really, really like the formula and the consistency and all of that. And that is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lips. I really, really, really like this one. This one is in Celebrity Skin. You guys know I'm super huge on liquid lips and formulas of liquid lips, and it's gotta be just right or I hate it. And I really like this one, and I love the dofa applicator that it comes with. It kind of curves around, so it like can kind of form to the roundness of your lips. The packaging is super sweet. It's so pretty, like the pink and then the lipstick color. I really like this. I have abused also, but this one is definitely something I will wear all the time. The last one I feel like I overwore during the fall, but I loved it so much that it was like my staple fall color, and that is Exorcism by Kat Von D. I love this like winey, like purplish red. It's beautiful. The formula is not my favorite. It's super, super drying, and it leaves like my lips feeling like crusty and cracky, but the color is amazing, and Kat Von D has beautiful colors for liquid lips. So like I said before, I would suck it up because, I mean, they're gorgeous, and I mean, come on, you could just moisturize your lips before and you'll be fine. Well guys, that wraps up my 2015. I really just wanted to say one more time, I'm so thankful for all of you guys and all the support you guys give me and the love. I love it so much, and I really, really, really want to know what you guys want to see for 2016, and I want to know what you guys plan for 2016. What is your goals? What is your resolutions? Because I have yet to come up with one. Maybe like eat less fast food, but I feel like that's like something that I won't stick to. I need to come up with a New Year's resolution. Let me know what your guys' resolutions are down in the comments below. I will definitely be reading them and commenting back. And yeah, I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me, and I will see you guys all in 2016. Mwah.